Right, we're having a little bit of a Thursday night braai.
Blacker boys.
Blacker boys.
What are you drinking?
I'm having an Amstel.
I'm having a Stanton Brewery. It's like a hoppy sort of lager sort of thing.
It's beer. It's beer, yeah.
It's quite crisp.
Yeah. It's
No.
much more interesting than just Amstel.
We're buying some borschies here on the side that you can't see. It's off screen.
Yeah, you might be able to hear it.
The support team is busy brying our place. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's really a high budget.
Yeah. So the Springbok team's been announced
I'm gonna turn the borschie up again. That's what she said.
for Saturday's game. But I need to say something, get something off my chest before we carry on. I really don't like the fact that there's the lack of an international calendar disadvantages the Springboks.
Yeah,
and
like,
mainly the Springboks and possibly Argentina to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like if there's a time when everybody is playing international rugby, then why is Faf de Klerk not available?
Yeah. It's like always Samoa.
Yeah.
You know.
Why does his club get the choice to not release him?
Yeah, like it also doesn't make commercial sense because you think, I mean, the paying crowd going to Twickenham wants to see the best team play their team.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's the same with when Dwayne was playing in Japan. It's a time of the year when there's a massive international competition, but he's not allowed to play for his country.
Yeah.
The premium competition, it would always be to play international rugby.
And also, it's not like the international season.
Yeah.
Okay, the Rugby Championship is a long time, fair enough.
Yeah.
But it's in the summer.
But then they should have the Six Nations and the Rugby Championship at the same time. I know
It's-
broadcasting times will be difficult because there'll probably be rugby from like 3 o'clock till 11 o'clock at night, but that's fine.
Oh,
Whatever.
it's terrible. Like, who wants to watch rugby all day? It's really.
Yeah.
So like the Rugby Championship is basically in their summer.
Yeah.
It ends in October, fair enough. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's just I don't know.
But you can't not have players available, and it is affecting us more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if a player is not available, he's playing in England and he's not available for South Africa, but all the English players are available.
Yeah.
They're not playing for their clubs.
Except they're all
what's the
injured.
difference? Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
They're all injured.
they're all injured. But I really think that, and it works in cricket. Okay, there are a few things with the IPL and this and that, but it works in cricket. It works in football where there's a week where there's international football and everyone has to play for their country and they can't play for their clubs. Why can't we do it in rugby? So I really think that needs to be done.
But they are looking at it. I'm aware that they are looking at it.
Yeah.
That's that Augustin Pichot, whatever,
Yeah.
from Argentina,
Yeah.
is sort of like spearheading the new model.
No.
I don't know how it's going to work
Okay.
exactly.
So there is work.
There is work being done, but
Yeah.
basically he said that the international scene isn't sustainable as a commercially.
Club rugby, provincial rugby is too big.
It's too big. That's
But
what it,
like it's massive in football as well.
yeah.
They just completely stop, and then they carry on with internationals, and then they after that they have club rugby. Well, in any case,
Anyway,
it's taking up too much of our time. So we're just looking at the English team and at the South African team for the weekend's rugby, and this game falls outside of the international window.
yeah. But
So-
they've. I'm assuming that this is their best team.
This is definitely the best
Like,
team that they can
Why
put
are
on
they
the
able
field.
to call their players from the clubs?
So
anyway.
Faf isn't available, Mostert isn't available, who is it?
Billy isn't
Francois
available.
Lowe isn't available, Willie Leroux isn't
Yeah.
available.
Basically, 5 internationals
Yeah.
aren't available.
So I'm very happy with our selections of Sabun Kosi on the wing,
Yeah.
because
very
I think
good.
the other guys are just too small. I think that we're picking guys that are physically not up to it, and bringing Gio Aplon back and Cheslin Corby. I mean, I love them. I love their heart and everything, but they're they're small rugby players, and England traditionally has big physical wings and fullbacks, and they're very good in the air. So Damien Phillips, this is going to be a massive test for him.
Huge test for him at
fullback.
Twickenham.
Yeah.
I mean, And he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't add the kick. Well, I don't know. They won't ask him to kick. Pollard's gonna kick. So
yeah.
So what does he really add? He's gonna add his sidestep.
Look, the turf is soft.
Yeah. Can he defend?
So you can't
well?
change
Maybe.
direction that quickly on that. It's like a completely different game that he's not used to.
Yeah.
Well, playing at Province, I suppose he's more used to it than
Except like
someone in Pretoria or whatever.
Except Province is like the desert now.
No, well, it is very dry there.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think we really picked our best possible side
Yeah.
with Dwayne Vermeulen at 7, Whiteley at 8, Ivan van Sail at
What do
scrum
you think of
half.
Dwayne Vermeulen on the flank?
I think
He's
it's
never
fine.
played. He's never played for the Springboks.
Yeah. No, I think it gives you an extra because of a fetching option and that sort of thing. Look, you ideally you want him to be able to pick the ball up at the back of the scrum because you'll always get over the advantage line. Well, Whiteley would probably spread it more.
Yeah.
But as long as your game plan is fine, and I know that Rassie has a solid game plan. If it was under a different coach, I would say it's. But they'll probably play it in a way that he gets involved in the game.
There must be a plan. Yeah. There must be a.
Yeah.
I think it remains to be seen. I think that Peter Steph du Toit has become a better flank than he was a lock. And I would have preferred to bring Whiteley on.
But as long as he's on the field, I mean,
I think it would have been a monster pack if we had Dwayne Vermeulen at 8th man, Peter Steph du Toit at number 7. That
and see,
and then I mean, okay, we need
maybe
number 5.
Erge.
Lewitt can play number 5.
Yeah.
I know he's been out for a very long time, but he was in monster form.
Yeah. Before
Just
he got
the other
injured.
day. Before he got injured, just the other day.
Look, it's a very interesting bench as well with Thomas du Toit, Wilco Low, Erge Snyman, Lode Jager, Ambrose Papier when is electric when he comes onto the field. Elton Jantjies that always does well off the bench.
Yeah.
Because there's less pressure. And Andre Esterhuizen is a big, strong ball carrier. We'll see. He still has to prove himself. But I think 9 and 15 is going to be the real test. Ivan van Sail and Damien Willemse.
I rate Papier.
I rate Papier as well.
I don't know.
He's got X factor. Put him in there.
Everyone's like saying like, yeah, he's like Page. I'm like, no, like Page is not like
no,
Papier
he's not at all like
X factor.
Page.
He's got
Dude,
speed.
no, you can hit a gap. You can create things from nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we chat about the England team a little bit?
I don't know. We're almost on 8 minutes, so. But yeah.
Quickly, let's quickly run through it.
It's a strong team.
It's
a very strong team. The backline, Ben Teo, Johnny May.
Yeah, the names we know now.
Owen
so we
Farrell.
can say Daly we saw in June. He looked very good. I don't know. And
even the forwards, Kreis, Itorje.
Like Farrell, we know. They've decided George
that is
Ford
a very, very strong team.
Ben
They'll
Youngs
expect
is
to
good.
win.
Itoje is good.
Yeah.
Brad Shields, I know.
Yeah. They'll definitely expect to win this game. On paper, I think England at home would think that this should be a victory for them.
Yeah. But
that's a strong team. That's Jack Noel. He played for the British Lions. He was very good.
Okay.
I don't know Henry Slade that well, but Ben Teo at centre is very, very good.
Yeah.
Johnny May, obviously, massive speed. Owen Farrell.
May.
Freaking, I don't like that guy.
Really?
Owen Farrell.
Yeah. Like,
but that's a very, very good English side, and the conditions, it's going to be 15 degrees.
But is it going to rain?
I checked the weather, actually, London weather. It doesn't look like rain.
Okay, that's fine for us then.
Yeah, but it will be muggy and it will be terrible weather. It's overcast.
Yeah. And I feel like the Cape Town test showed us that we're not really that.
The field's going to be heavy.
Yeah.
They'll make sure that they water that field as much as they can.
Remember there was a time when it was like, if it rained, you knew, okay, the Springboks are going to have that upper hand. I don't think that is the case.
No, it's going to be a heavy, heavy field. Damien Willemse is going to be ineffective on a field like that. He'll be...
Okay, predictions.
I'm going to go for a narrow Springbok victory. Small margins, 19-15 Springboks.
19-15.
Yeah.
I think that if the Springboks can get ahead early, then we'll win 28-23 with the English coming back in the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
go Booker.
English victory won't surprise me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And I also don't think it will be the end of the world for the tour.
No.
Oh, okay. Cheers.
Cheers. What is it?